Okay, this is going to be a short guide on how the coins system works, and I will only cover the coin system because after trying a few times I realized that it is actually quite hard to talk about the entire combat system in one video, so I'll just break down the coin system first. Okay, so I will bring one person in. Let's bring Thief level 9
재밌게 끌
into
거
a dungeon
없어.
battle.
바로 간다.
And I will explain how the coin system works as well as what the symbols mean and the numbers. Okay, so let's look at this. This upheaval. This move is called upheaval.
뭐야? 뭐?
So upheaval is like this. It has a base power of 4. It does blunt damage, produces thin energy of the DNA type, and has a value of +6. And now this is where the coins come in, because each of these coins is worth +6 only if they hit heads. So when clashes happen, these coins get flipped, and if they get tails, you don't get this number. If they get hits, then you get this number. So that is how the coin system works for clashing purposes. But another thing that the coins do is that they give more attack, more try. So Heathcliff has 2 coins. These 2 coins mean that he can try twice, each coin representing 1 attack. Of course, there are other effects like hit, on hit, which could also add on to these values, but usually they don't add to the actual clash value of the dice. More of adding to the actual damage that the dice deal. So how do you interpret this now? That means that Thief, if he rolls all tails, get 4. If he rolls 1 coin heads, he get 10, 4 plus 6. And if he gets 2 coins, then it becomes 4 plus 6 plus 6, which is 20. So he has a range of 4 to 20. Only if he rolls both of his dice as head will he be able to get a 20 roll, and that will also be his damage. As you can see, the enemy has a 50%. Sometimes you notice that number on our skills here. And the reason why those numbers appear is because it's based on resistances. So if you look at these resistances here, enemy has a fatal resistance to slash. But I am not doing slash, I'm doing blunt. Now if I go to Heath, he has a normal weakness to puncture, but a fatal weakness to slash. My opponent is doing puncture.
뭐?
But he is also using a DNA move. And I am fatally weak to DNA moves. So even though I have a normal puncture resist, which means I only take the flat damage, this 50% comes from the fact that he is using a DNA move against me. And so now that you understand the coin system, the reason why dominating is here is because we have 2 tries with our reroll coins, and our minimum roll is 4 while our maximum roll is 16, meaning that we effectively cannot lose unless we roll 2 tail and he rolls 1 hit, because then it will become 4 versus 9, then we lose. That is how sometimes in dominating situations you have lost your clashes. Another thing to note is that when you lose clashes, you are effectively losing 1 coin. So if he was to lose 1 clash, he will lose 6 power, because you only be able to roll 1 more coin. So that becomes 4 plus 6, so he can only go to 10. And if he loses that one too, then he's just going to lose, because that's his last coin. So when you have a move with a lot of coin and you have low chances of rolling heads, you are actually at a higher risk of losing that clash. And this is where Sanity comes in. When you have high Sanity, you have a higher chance of rolling hits. When you have low Sanity, you have a lower chance of rolling hits. And so that's why people like Fourth Ego, he has an ego that heals 12 SP to all allies. That is quite strong because it helps you to win future clashes because you'll be rolling more hits. Okay, now I'll just let the fight play out. Those enemies are not clashing with me because they're just hitting me one-sidedly. But you notice that they have plus 50% damage to me because they are doing the DNA move. I don't know what they're called. Is this luck? I think it might be luck. Okay. And that is how coins work. If there are any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I will try my best to answer them. I understand the system is very hard, but I will try to clarify as much as I can in these videos. Thank you all.